In this video, I want to discuss the project management area within the software. You'll notice on the screen that there is an icon here called project management. In a previous video, I showed you how to create a project management group, and that is simply done at the bottom of most of the screens. You will see an icon called Create Project Group. Now, as you can see from these tabs here, you can see all the entries in the system currently to date. As you can see, it's just a lot of test data here. So these categories might make much sense, but the video will show you exactly what's going on anyway. So if I select XXX down the bottom here, we'll see that under the category of XXX, we have X amount of expenses, income, invoices, quotes, etc. Basically, it's very self-explanatory. I think I don't really need to go over what all this is all about here. What I do want to point out, though, is a couple of unique changes to the project management screen. If you have a look at the top here, you'll see that the dates currently on the screen are set from the 1st of January 2012 to 31st of December 2013. Now, obviously, depending upon what country you're in, your financial year dates are going to be different, but this is using financial dates which are mostly used in America. You will see that that's spanning 2 financial years. You'd normally probably only see on the other screens it would be from the 1st of the 1st, 2012 to the 31st of the 12th, 2012. It's not going to span across 2 years. In the project management screen, this is the only real area in the software where you can put in dates outside of the current financial year. This means that if you've got a project, if your business happens to be subcontracting, or you're a builder, or you're doing something, and you happen to have a project and you're using the project management area for this purpose, for projects that you're constructing, and that project happens to cross over a financial period, you still want to see all the information on the screen. So we've now altered the software so as that you can span and see information from 2 financial years if you choose. By default, the system's going to only provide you with the current financial year, but you can change those dates and you can have this recorded so it always opens up for that time frame. But that's in another video, and you're probably already familiar with that anyway. What is also available is this. If you have a look down here, we'll see that we've got quotes on this screen that are from 2 financial years. If I wanted to look at that particular quote, I can do that. I can do that from in here. I don't have to go back to the quote screen. I can click Edit, and I can actually look at that particular quote, even though it's from a previous financial year. Now, you'll notice that when it opened up, it does a filter. It opens up a particular screen, and it filters this particular quote. So now I have to click Edit, and I can see that quote that was from 2012. And I can jump in. I can even make some changes to this quote. I actually can't change the date, though. I won't let you change the date because that belongs in 2012. But I can actually change any information here if I want and reprint that quote if I wanted to print it out again. Why you'd do that, I don't know. But okay, so now if I click Finish, I just close these screens, it's going to jump back into project management to where I left off. So you can look at any quote you've created for both financial periods for this category. And that goes across the board for any and all of this, guys. Okay, I think it's self-explanatory. I think you just need to jump in and play with it. They have improved this screen a lot now, whereas the project groups used to be hidden behind. They've widened this. They've done a lot of changes to the screen to try to make everything come in. You're able to see more on the screen at one time. You've got 2 different types of reports. Up the top here, you've got a totals report, and if I just print one, you can print it to PDF, but I'm printing it to a PDF this way so that it automatically opens up on the screen for us. Okay, this gave us the total for project group XXX. It gave us total expenses, total income, etc., etc. That's a nice little report. If you have a look at this one here, if I print this report, I click that icon, I can select whether or not, if I close that screen, whether or not I want to print this screen here, this report, over this period for this category and all the individual entries. So if I click this here, click invoices, once you click the invoice, you see it highlights it anyway. It changes the color. We know that that's what I've clicked. Click print. And as you can see, we've printed out a report according to the invoices, which is exactly what's on this screen. So I could click purchase orders here. Even though I haven't got purchase orders opened up, it doesn't matter, because I can just click the purchase orders and print that one as well. And we get a report on the purchase order screen. So that is what this new report's for up here.